Hi guys, I'm back again. And originally I had set out to do 30 days in a row of videos, but I'm finding that I need a break too. So I wasn't able to do a video on Saturday. I did a video, but I deleted it because I was outside and it was noisy and I just didn't like it. But I'll redo that video. That was on aloe tablets, a supplement for occasional constipation. And today I'm going to feature another another aloe product, because you might not know that there are two different types of medicine, natural medicine, herbal medicine, that come from the aloe plant. One is the inner fillet, which is a polysaccharide emulsant product, and I'm just going to show you because I have an aloe leaf here, so you probably know what an aloe plant looks like. This is Aloe barbadensis, common variety of aloe, and inside you'll see there's this kind of hard, firm jelly stuff, and that is a demulcent polysaccharide, so kind of like a fiber, soluble fiber, which is really good for healing. So it's good for after sunburn or after sun. It's great for drinking. You can actually just scoop that out if you want to. Personally, I don't do that. I take a supplement of aloe instead, but just because I don't really know if this product was sprayed and I don't really know about the purity. But there's this hard inner fillet, and lots of people do eat that, and that's to heal the digestive lining. And then if you kind of like scrape that part away, then there's like an extra slimy part, which you can see this latex part, this extra slimy part, and this part is actually has a laxative effect. So probably tomorrow I'm going to go back and reshoot the laxative aspect of aloe so that you can understand more fully when to take that product if for occasional constipation. But today I'm featuring what comes from the inner fillet, that hard part, the healing part. So as I mentioned, this is my aloe plant. I mean, I use this if I get a sunburn, and you know that I love to go to the beach, and so sometimes I get a little extra dark. I was at the beach yesterday, so I need to bathe myself in aloe as soon as I do that. But when it comes to taking a product internally for my digestive health, I prefer to take a supplement grade. So today I'm featuring Ultimate Aloe by NutriClean. So it is a Market America product called Ultimate Aloe, and it has ACTIVAloe, which is a branded aloe supplement in there that has been standardized. And this product has 100 times the concentration of what you would get from a regular aloe plant in terms of its healing ability. It is certified by the International Aloe Science Council for purity and content. So you do really have to be careful about some aloe products on the market. You want to make sure that they have the polysaccharide content that you need in order to, so the concentrate, in order to do the healing, right? So because when you take aloe as a supplement, it's not really something that needs to get absorbed so much as it's something that needs to come in contact with the layer of the mouth or the esophagus, the feeding tube, or the stomach lining, or the intestinal lining. So this is a digestive aid. This is something that we take to heal the stomach lining. So if it's kind of inflamed or irritated, or if you're having a little bit of pain, or if you're having a little bit of occasional heartburn, or if you're getting occasional digestive upset, and I need to say occasional and normal and all that in order to comply with what we can say about the product. But ultimately, aloe supports a healthy digestive tract all the way down, all the way from the mouth, because what you do know about any time something's like demulcent and it's kind of like gooey and a little slimy, that also reminds you of other things. Like it reminds you of that slime that's on oats, or it reminds you of that slime that's on flax seeds, or it reminds you of pectin that is found in apples or pears. And what this slimy demulcent or mucilage like component does for us is it kind of mirrors what the mucous membrane is like inside our mouth and all the way down into the whole length of our digestive tract, which is what, it's like 10 feet long or something. And so anytime food has that slippery substance in it, generally it means that that has soluble fiber in it, and it helps to heal the digestive tract. It also helps to promote normal healing in that area, because like the mucous membrane, which again is that soft, slippery tissue where our saliva coats, or it's the shiny tissue inside of our mouth that, you know, if we chomp on the side of our lip, it really hurts, but it heals very quickly. But it also can get abrased, so it can get kind of rubbed, like rug burn or something. So if you eat food that is too crunchy, if you don't chew your food well enough, if your food is bad for you and it's causing you inflammation, then this is when you would use something like aloe. And especially for people who have this kind of, they're always eating the wrong food for themselves, and they're always suffering, you know, occasional indigestion, etc. That's the time. For those people, you really want to take aloe on a regular basis. So it supports normal healing inside the body, along that digestive tract, along the tube. It supports a strong immune system because, as you've heard me say before, part of the immune system is in the small intestine, and that's where good bacteria kind of breeds and feeds. The bad bacteria breeds and feeds there too. So you want to help support the good bacteria grow by eating foods that are high in soluble fiber. And because something like this has 100 times the concentrate, then you're really getting that much more just in a small, you know, tablespoon of powder. So this one's great for traveling. It does also come in a liquid, and this is a natural flavor, so it's not flavored. It's just normal. It's a little bit sour. It almost tastes like a little lemon water or something like that. It's not quite that sour, but it's a little bit sour. But it also does come in some other flavors. It comes in pomegranate, and this is the liquid type. It's the same product, except for this has some pomegranate juice concentrate added to it and some water, whereas this one is not prepared yet. So you would add this to water or juice, or you could add it to a smoothie. But I don't recommend adding it to too much food, because then you're going to lose that contact. You really do want this stuff, the magic stuff, to get in contact with the mucous membrane of your digestive tract without anything else coming in contact and causing a barrier or causing inflammation. And so when I pour this into a glass, it looks like this. This again has pomegranate, natural pomegranate juice in it. It's delicious. I mean, some people use it for mixed drinks. Some people, you could add it, water it down with more water. You could put it in a smoothie. You know, you can serve it at a party. It's delicious. You can give it to kids, especially kids who have stomach aches. But really any kid. You don't have to have a stomach ache in order to take aloe. It's like eating a healthy plant, and it can be used for, you know, just everyday prevention as well. So it supports a strong immune system, as I mentioned, by helping to facilitate a healthy digestive tract and also helping to promote good bacteria. It also promotes digestive comfort. So as I mentioned, if you're experiencing this kind of everyday wear and tear from eating too many hot peppers, or from drinking too much coffee, or from drinking too much Coca-Cola, too many acidic foods, all those acidic foods really wear down that mucus lining in your intestine, in your stomach and your intestine as well, because it cuts through your own mucus lining, and eventually it's going to get to the tissue. And if there's too much acid, either by food and then your own body's acid production to attempt to digest that food, then you can get sore. And so this can help to neutralize that. As I mentioned, this comes in convenient packets, so you can just stick it in your purse, you can stick it in your suitcase, so you don't have to be worried about carrying a big bottle like this, which you cannot do on the plane. You know, I've been caught with big wine bottles in my carry-on, forgot, whatever. But I lost because they take them. So you don't want to do that. You don't want the authorities to take your aloe. You want to carry little packets like this instead. And so it's really important, if you are going to take aloe, to make sure that you're using a whole leaf aloe vera. You do not want just a constituent of the aloe vera, because it's the aloe leaves that have the active ingredients and are responsible for the plant's widely celebrated health properties. And so, and as I mentioned, it's the hard mucilage polysaccharide parts that are so beneficial. It's like a thick gel center of the leaf. Tomorrow we're going to go over the latex yellow sap and how that's beneficial. But just know that in these products, they do not promote bowel movements. They only promote good and normal digestion, digestive comfort, normal healing, healthy digestive tract, strong immune system. And whereas tomorrow, that's when we'll promote regular bowel movements. Always important. Thanks, guys.